Trying to get Nicki Minaj. J-Rock ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. You king of the city, I don't wanna be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you gotta hustle, but you can't stick to the grind, you wasting your time. I need a double a verse. I do it before FaceTime before I get to the club. Look at the line. Money ain't changed my heart, but I'm smarter. I guess it changed my mind. And I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that check to go. A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No call, for real. I want that caught. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now let's go. Blue landed.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to air it. He's got a man. Complete. A very solid gain of 27.
Gotta get there, Hill.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Mixon with a 1st down carry, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
All right, now look at 56.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Aguilar has it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
But we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
He'll drop to throw. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
A first carry down for Alex Collins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Oh, my goodness. Come on. I had
Let's
the
go.
black box, though.
Green 39. Green 39.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. And he'll
God
be taken
damn,
down by
man.
the Bengal pressure. Carl Lawson in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
I ain't got no motherfucking time with this damn team.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Hot. Hot.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Take it at the 37. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a give to Mixon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
They'll set up to throw.
Look
He
at
finds Aguilar over the middle.
dumb shit.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Lucky 56. Detroit! Gone!
So that'll back him up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Detroit!
They'll drop the throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. They'll give it to Mixon. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56.
Looking to throw. And too much on
Where
that
the
one.
fuck
It's
is
out
he
of the
going?
back of the end zone, incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Flag all way.
Incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, some credit there to 8. Green, because he's so tough to cover, sometimes he causes those penalties.
And he's one of the more difficult guys to cover in the NFL because of his ability to do just about anything on a route. Hard to do. Creates a lot of pass interference calls.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll look to throw. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Now the try here for the point after. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The drive starts with a run by Collins. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Catch the breath. Fuck them niggas. They need to do more than catch them motherfucking breath.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens were able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On 3rd down, Mixon. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's taken to the 26. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Geno Atkins busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Where he ain't even get blocked.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Gun!
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get-off on the snap, jump too quickly.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They go play action with Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319. Gun. Watch it now, Barney. No. Check. Patriot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
Now
Come on,
flags
fat
come
boy.
in. I think one of
doing?
the Ravens got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. They're all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out now, here come the Bengals. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They begin with a run by Nixon. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
He'll look to throw. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now, Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
All right, now, look at 56.
They're going to look to throw.
There we go.
And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
I thought I wanted to change
Take it right on the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Hot.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Caught left side by Cobb. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Everybody's going hurt.
They go play action now. Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Cobb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Yeah, hold on
so
to
now
the football
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Now Collins. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Jackson from the shotgun. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Oh, my man. Now.
Detroit! Detroit!
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when we clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Detroit. Detroit. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Bruh, you sitting there.
Incomplete.
And another nigga get hurt. He was just standing there. How is he hurt?
Defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball,
Fake
4
ass
yards or
game.
more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Leopard. Leopard.
Ain't you running?
They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And the Bengals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Detroit!
Now back to throw.
Bruh, I'm about to say, if you don't, where did you go?
Picked off right around the 43. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Oh, that motherfucker's gonna help him. God damn.
Now let's go! 3-19! 3-19! Detroit!
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39. Hot! Hot!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's
oh my goodness! Why you had to do that dumbass
reach the 5.
cut?
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
I had to do that dumbass cut. No, I don't want to call this play. Fuck.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
All right, here we go. Green 39, green 39. Hot! Hot!
To throw again is Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39. Gone, 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 gone. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Hot!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
You caught that? I'm about to
He
say.
couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Hot! Hot!
They'll run it now out of the gun. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll begin the drive with Collins. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Oh, look at it. Yeah. Fuck.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
And the blitz does come. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back from the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll run it now out of the gun.
There we go.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. throw here.
Oh!
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And then you...
Into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Fucking game.
It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up fourth.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Detroit! Detroit!
Hate this fucking game,
Gone,
man.
gone! Gone, gone!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And
there we go.
That is going to be incomplete. The Tide Bulls tried it, went for it, but it didn't pay off. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's a first down run with Collins. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Oh, you try to run a ball with you bitches.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And he
What
fires
the
one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens taking the field.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hut. Hut.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and now he bowls him over. A nice little juke. And so there goes Alex Collins. 31 yards there and a first down.
Oh, my
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are
bum.
times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hut. Hut.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
What's he put it in?
Hut. Hut.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now let's
They go play action here on first down. Dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson from 17 yards out. And the Ravens are in for 6.
Bruh, this shit just tripped out.
Good, so good. He just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Fucking thing is tripping.
Tucker with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, my God. Are you fucking serious?
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Now he'll look to throw.
There you go, Jefferson. I'm saying his slow ass made a play.
He's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Set! Green 39! Green 39! Hot! Hot!
Now a give to Collins.
I'm just confused like that ain't all
That's a
set.
face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 319! 319! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hot! Hot!
Play action. Now Jackson. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. 319! 319! Gone! 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 Hot!
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Fighting to stay upright. Escaping the pressure right.
Face man.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield.
Get the fuck out.
Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty
Hey, Brad,
against him.
stop that bad man shit. No, not the black box.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Here we go now. Green 39! Green 39! Detroit! Detroit! Hot! Hot!
From the gun, it's Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete.
You ain't still come over there to block,
to the 10-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. After the penalty, it's Mixon. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking for Aguilar.
Oh,
it's intercepted.
I caught it.
Picked off by Matthias Farley. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough
Anything the animation kicks in
now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork,
I'm
things of
pissed
that nature.
off.
I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the red color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Fuck is up with y'all? God damn.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Don't understand this shit.
Green 39. Green 39.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad.
What the fuck
1st and
he ain't?
10.
He just missed one of them motherfucking end zone.
Now Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now running right through it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
And they're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage.
the fuck? How you let this nigga get in there?
And now it's second down.
It's not a bad idea. Set up in the gun. Send a bunch of guys out wide and let the defense think you're going to try and put one in the end zone. But here, the draw play just gets bottled up from the start, and he'll wind up losing yardage.
Wrong fucking play. Oh,
All right, here we go.
blitz.
Green 39. Green 39.
Jackson now looking to throw on second down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Geno Atkins in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Oh, my fucking Lord, you niggas here.
First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Hot. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hot. Hot.
Here's Jackson operating from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cobb. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you've got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game, his 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
No.
Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z.
Good
shit.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Yeah, start doing that.
Nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Going up top. They've got his man. Complete.
Jamison, you right there. What the
Taken
fuck?
down, but
What do you
not
need to
before they
do?
work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. A handoff to Mixon.
Oh.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Over! Watch it now, Barney! Here we go now. 3-19! Over!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Holding again.
Going left side here, and it's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Same nigga?
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Who is free? Is that the same shit? Nope. There.
Gun! Detroit!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw again.
There you go. Hey, you
And his
fat
throw here is
motherfucker.
incomplete.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
And the Ravens pressure too much. Down he goes. Zadarius Smith able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Detroit!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Forced out to his left. Oh, he got a man wide open, complete.
Fuck.
The Time Bulls tried it, went for it, but it didn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for the strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
They run with Collins, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They go again with Collins. And an alley to run. There goes Alex Collins. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Alex Collins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. To Mixon on the check down. And he goes. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
What the fuck you doing?
There, a nice hit, jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now, the Bengals on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They'll drop to throw. Green's got it over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle.
Come on,
it's Lamb. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Nut shit.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over, 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 over.
He'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And
This
that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Detroit! Detroit!
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Good
He
shit.
had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Detroit! Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
Back to throw again. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
Boom.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Gone, gone, gone!
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Lucky 56! Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Ravens are looking like they're going to come away with a victory.
All right, here we go. Green, 39!
This is Collins on the handoff. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this.
Charles, points, they were not in the preview. They also love baseball games.
14 to